Hello friends, and welcome back to Safe at Homestead. And if this is your first time visiting us, welcome. I am so happy to have you all here with me today. So in this video, I want to update you on a few things that we are doing at the new homestead. But first, I have a question. How are you adjusting to the change in weather? Are you a person that loves to move into fall and winter? Or do you like to stay in the spring and summer if you could? I know that for me, this is a really challenging time of the year. I am not a fan of cold weather. I am originally from Central America, and even though I have been in the United States for quite a while, I am not used to going into the cold weather, or I am not looking forward to it. I don't adjust to it well. Ugh, it's a challenge. All right, so in this video, I want to talk about the chicken run. That is a project that started and stopped, and we're back on it again. So I want to share with you guys the progress that we've made. Hey you guys, just wanted to give you an idea of how we are making these panels that we're putting together to be the run. We are basically connecting however many pallets we need for the length or the width of the runner. So as you can see here, this piece of wood right here, it's connecting these two pallets. And then we did it again further down to connect this pallet to that pallet. And then we did it also on the bottom, so it's a way to keep them together. So our run is going to be 6 pallets long and 3 pallets wide. So let me show you that. This is what we have put together so far. So this is one panel of 3 pallets, and that's the width. Over here we have 2 panels of 3 pallets each, and that's the length. And then to fill the holes, we just ripped, or by we I mean the mister, just ripped pallet boards to fill in the gaps. So this is part of the original pallet, and this ripped piece of pallet wood is filling the gap. And then you have the original, and then you have the filler. And we've done that so that there are not a lot of holes in the run. Okay, so I thought I would show how we connected the 2 panels together. For this long 6 pallet section, he put a pallet board in here, connected it or screwed it onto this panel, and then screwed this panel onto this board. And then just for extra security and stability, we put a pallet board on the outside and a pallet board on the inside. On the corners, it's a little bit different. He screwed this pallet board into this panel and this board into this panel, and then screwed these 2 together. And we did the same thing on the other corner. We knew that we had to build a wood shed or some kind of structure to store and keep our wood protected. And it's at this point that we thought we should put off the chicken run so that we could build this woodshed. It's a small structure. It was a challenge for us. We don't build things. I mean, we do try, but we're not experts at this. So we put this woodshed together, and now that it's done, we diverted our attention back to the chicken run. We have been rushing through these projects so fast, trying to beat the weather, that I have not been sharing a lot with you. So these are the panels that we have for the chicken run. We've put them together. This is a 3 pallet panel, and this is 3 pallets, a space here for the door, or the door, and then 2 pallets. These pallets here are just facings of pallets, and they are temporary. They're just there to hold the structure, and the chicken coop is actually going to go in here. We'll take this out and put the chicken coop here, and the chicken coop will extend out this way 4 feet. And on this side is another, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6 pallets. I think it's, I'm not going to say the length, I can't remember exactly what the mister said the length of the run was going to be. So I painted it, and we got some Oops paint, and this is an exterior Sherwin-Williams paint, kind of a blue-gray, charcoal gray, something like that. Let's come over here in the shade so you can see. It looks better on this side because after I painted, we realized that you could see, like in here, you could see the wood, and so I had to get little brush, what do you call it? Sponge brushes to get in there. I'm gonna try and do that for the entire thing. I think I may have done it some back here, but it was really tearing up the sponge brushes. Yeah, so let me show you what I'm doing now. Well, first let me explain. So there are some 2x3s that are gonna go in the corners and up, and then in between, and I don't know how, I think every 4 feet or so we're gonna have 2x3s going up, and that's gonna be support for the welded wire that's gonna go all around as a protection. Let's go see what I'm doing now. So we cut all these 2x3s down, and I am painting them. Only the top half. I don't think we have enough paint to do everything, so the mister said the top half alone would be good. So I painted all around and all around here, and these are going to go up like this, all around as supports. So that's what we are doing right now. Well, he's under the house. We found out that there is some insulation missing, and he is under there trying to figure out how to get it in. He does not do well in tight spaces, so anyways, so that is what's happening. Oh, let me show you one more thing. We threw together this wood storage here the other day. I think it's 16 feet long, and we got another 1.5 cords or so of wood. We didn't want to take any chances. It's supposed to be a really severe winter everywhere, and if we don't use it, then we'll have wood for next year, but just to be on the safe side. So he put 4 pallets down on the ground. He didn't secure them together or anything, and then here he just bookended it with some pallet boards. Did that there. And on this side, you can get a better picture of what he did. This was exhausting, even though we had help from our nephew. Oh. That's scary. He's in there. Okay, so we had help from our nephew to get this wood and put it all on here, so we're happy about that. You've already seen that woodshed, and it's full of wood right now. So for now, I think that is all I'm going to share, but I will try to include you in some of the other things as we go. We just get so wrapped up in it and rushing so that sometimes I forget to pick up the phone to share with you. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Five minutes to sunset. I thought I would do a quick video to share with you what I'm doing right now, what we are doing right now. We are putting these 2x3s that you saw me painting the other day. We're putting them up, and hopefully we'll complete that. I mean, we have this one and this one are the last two that we have to put in. And the next step, the next time we come, will be to start putting in the hardware cloth. So as you can see, we are slowly making progress over there, and I am trying to just think about one thing at a time, because when I think of all the things that have to happen, I get overwhelmed. So right now, it's all about the run. Every time we go over there to work on the run, though, we are bringing things in our vehicle, different, whatever we can move with us. So there's boxes everywhere here, and there's boxes everywhere over there, because every time we go, we just take boxes and drop them off, take boxes and drop them off. So I'm not even thinking about what that entails. Right now, I'm focusing on completing the run. So we need to put the hardware cloth on. We need to put some other wooden structures around the sides and the top to keep it stable. And then we have to put our netting at the top to keep, hawks from flying in. And we need to then bring the chicken coop and attach it to the chicken run. That's like my focus right now. Our move-in date is planned for the weekend of the 10th, so 10th, 11th, and 12th. We'll see if we make that. It's all dependent on whether we can finish the run and move the coop, because I can't be going back and forth to come and check on the chickens here. So they need to move so that we can move. So that is what is going on right now here on Safe at Homestead. And thank you guys for following the journey with me, and for your questions. I enjoy getting your comments and questions. Please keep it up. If you have any comments that you want to make, any suggestions that you want to make, they are really appreciated. So we'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully the run will be completed. Catch you then.